Today we will talk about organization, structure and culture. These are the main topics: project management structures, project management office. What is the right project management structure? Organizational culture and implications of organizational culture for organizing projects. Organizing projects within the functional organization. A project management system is designed to provide a structured framework for initiating and executing project activities within an organization. It aims to strike a balance between the needs of the parent organization and the specific project at hand. This balance is achieved by defining the interface between the project and the parent organization in terms of authority, resource allocation, and the eventual integration of project outcomes into mainstream operations. When organizing projects within the functional organization structure, one approach is to manage them within the existing hierarchy of functional units or departments. In this approach, when management decides to undertake a project, different segments or tasks of the project are assigned to the respective functional units that possess the expertise and resources to handle them effectively. Coordination and communication between these units are maintained through the regular management channels within the organization. For example, let's consider a tool manufacturing firm that wants to introduce a new product line specifically designed for left-handed individuals. In this case, top management decides to implement the project, and different segments of the project are distributed to the appropriate functional areas. The industrial design department is responsible for modifying the tool specifications to cater to the needs of left-handed users. The production department takes charge of devising the means to manufacture the new tools based on the modified design specifications. The marketing department gauges the demand, determines pricing, and identifies distribution outlets. Throughout the project, it remains part of the working agenda of top management, and the project activities are seamlessly integrated into the normal hierarchy of the organization. This approach leverages the existing functional expertise and resources, ensuring that each segment of the project is handled by the most suitable team. In some cases, a specific functional area may play a dominant role in completing the project or have a significant interest in its success. In such situations, a high-ranking manager from that area is assigned the responsibility of coordinating the project. For example, if the project involves the relocation of equipment and personnel to a new office, a top-ranking manager from the facilities department would oversee the project. Similarly, a project focused on upgrading the management information system would be managed by the information systems department. In these cases, most of the project work is concentrated within the designated department, and coordination with other departments occurs through normal communication channels. This approach is particularly suitable when a specific functional area possesses the necessary expertise and resources to drive the project forward, and when close collaboration and coordination with other departments are essential for successful project completion. When using the existing functional organization to administer and complete projects, there are advantages as well as disadvantages. Let's explore them in detail. Advantages. 1. No change. Projects are completed within the existing functional structure of the parent organization without the need for radical alterations in its design and operation. This ensures continuity and stability within the organization. 2. Flexibility. The use of staff is maximized as specialists from different functional units can be temporarily assigned to work on the project and then return to their normal work. With a broad base of technical personnel available within each department, people can be easily switched among different projects. 3. In-depth expertise. Assigning primary responsibility to the proper functional unit allows for the application of in-depth expertise. If the project scope is narrow and specific, the relevant functional unit can bring specialized knowledge and skills to address crucial aspects of the project. 4. Easy post-project transition. By completing projects within the functional divisions, normal career paths are maintained. While specialists can contribute significantly to projects, their functional field remains their professional home, focusing on their growth and advancement. Disadvantages. 1. Lack of focus. Each functional unit has its own core routine work, which can lead to project responsibilities being pushed aside to meet primary obligations. Conflicting priorities among different units further compound this issue, causing delays and tensions. 2. Poor integration. There may be a lack of integration across functional units, with specialists primarily concerned with their own segment of the project rather than what is best for the project as a whole. This can lead to disjointed efforts and difficulties in achieving a cohesive outcome. 3. Slowness. Projects tend to take longer to complete within the functional arrangement. Slow response times occur as project information and decisions need to be circulated through normal management channels. Additionally, the lack of direct communication among functional groups can result in rework due to specialists realizing the implications of others' actions after the fact. 4. Lack of ownership. The motivation of individuals assigned to the project may be weak. They may perceive the project as an additional burden not directly linked to their professional development or advancement. Furthermore, since professionals are often working on only a segment of the project, they may not develop a strong sense of identification with the project itself. It's important to weigh these advantages and disadvantages when deciding whether to organize projects within the existing functional organization. The nature and scope of the project, as well as the organization's specific context, should be considered to determine the most suitable project management structure. At the opposite end of the project management spectrum is the creation of a dedicated project team. Unlike the approach of integrating projects within the existing functional organization, dedicated project teams operate as separate units, independent of the parent organization. Here are the key characteristics of dedicated project teams. 1. Full-time project manager. A dedicated project team is led by a full-time project manager who is responsible for coordinating and overseeing the project. The project manager's role is to bring together a core group of specialists who work exclusively on the project. 2. Recruitment of personnel. The project manager recruits the necessary personnel for the project team, both from within the parent company and externally if required. The team members are selected based on their expertise and skills relevant to the project. 3. Physical separation. The dedicated project team is physically separated from the parent organization. They may have a separate office or workspace distinct from the regular organizational structure. This separation allows the team to focus solely on the project without distractions from the parent organization's day-to-day operations. 4. Marching orders. The project team is given clear directives and objectives to complete the project. They are empowered to make decisions and take actions necessary for project success. 5. Interface with the parent organization. The level of interface between the project team and the parent organization can vary. In some cases, the parent organization maintains tight control over the project through financial controls and reporting requirements. In other cases, the project manager has the freedom to manage and execute the project as they see fit. In organizations where projects are the primary focus, such as construction firms or consulting firms, the entire organization is structured to support project teams. Instead of a few isolated projects, the organization consists of multiple quasi-independent project teams working on specific projects. Traditional functional departments, such as marketing and human resources, are oriented towards supporting and assisting these project teams. For example, the marketing department focuses on generating new business opportunities that lead to more projects, while the human resources department handles personnel matters, recruitment and training. This type of organization, where project teams are the central unit, is referred to as a projectized organization. It emphasizes a project-centric approach to business operations and structures the organization around project teams. It's important to note that not all projects require dedicated project teams. In some cases, personnel may work part-time on multiple projects, sharing their time and expertise across different initiatives. This flexible arrangement allows for resource optimization and the efficient utilization of personnel across multiple projects simultaneously. The dedicated project team approach, similar to the functional organization approach, has its own strengths and weaknesses. Let's explore them in detail. Strengths of the dedicated project team approach. 1. Simplicity. The functional organization remains intact, with the project team operating independently. This approach is relatively simple to implement, as it only requires allocating specialists to the project while maintaining the existing organizational structure. 2. Speed. Projects tend to be completed more quickly when team members can fully dedicate their attention to the project without being distracted by other obligations and duties. Decision-making is typically quicker within the project team, since most decisions can be made internally without the need for hierarchical approval. 3. Cohesiveness. The project team approach often fosters a high level of motivation and cohesiveness within the team. Team members share a common goal and a personal sense of responsibility towards the project and the team, leading to increased collaboration and synergy. 4. Cross-functional integration. Specialists from different functional areas work closely together in the project team, fostering collaboration and an optimization mindset for the project as a whole, rather than focusing solely on their respective areas of expertise. Weaknesses of the dedicated project team approach. 1. Expense. Implementing a dedicated project team approach can be costly. It involves creating a new management position, project manager, and allocating resources on a full-time basis. This can result in duplication of efforts across projects and a loss of economies of scale that could be achieved by sharing resources across multiple initiatives. 2. Internal strife. In some cases, dedicated project teams may develop their own identity, and conflicts can arise between the team and the rest of the organization. This can undermine the integration of project outcomes into mainstream operations and create difficulties when project team members need to reintegrate into their functional units after the project is completed. 3. Limited technological expertise. By creating self-contained teams, The dedicated project team approach can limit the maximum technological expertise that can be applied to project problems. Technical expertise is somewhat restricted to the skills and experience of the specialists assigned to the project. Although specialists can consult with others in their functional division, organizational dynamics and the lack of formal support may discourage seeking help from outside the team. 4. Difficult post-project transition. Assigning full-time personnel to a project raises the challenge of what to do with them once the project is completed. If there is no additional project work available, transitioning team members back to their original functional departments may be difficult. They may face challenges due to their prolonged absence and the need to catch up with recent developments in their respective functional areas. It's important to carefully consider these strengths and weaknesses when deciding whether to adopt a dedicated project team approach. The specific requirements of the project, the organizational context, and the balance between project-focused outcomes and the needs of the parent organization should all be taken into account. Okay. Now organizing projects within a matrix arrangement. The matrix organization is a management structure that combines both functional and project-based hierarchies. It overlays a horizontal project management structure on top of the existing functional hierarchy. In a matrix system, individuals report to both functional managers, who oversee their day-to-day work in their respective departments, and project managers, who are responsible for specific projects. Here are the key points about organizing projects within a matrix arrangement. 1. Dual reporting lines. In a matrix organization, employees have two chains of command. They report to functional managers for their routine work and functional expertise, and they also report to project managers for project-specific tasks and objectives. This allows individuals to balance their functional responsibilities with their project assignments. 2. Temporary or permanent. Matrix arrangements can be temporary or permanent. Some organizations adopt a matrix structure for specific projects, while others have a permanent matrix setup to handle ongoing project work. 3. Project managers and functional managers. Project managers oversee the project's execution, coordinating resources, and making key project-related decisions. Functional managers focus on managing their respective departments and providing technical expertise to the project. 4. Resource allocation. Resources, such as employees, are assigned to projects based on their skills and the project's requirements. Employees may work part-time or full-time on projects, depending on the project's needs during different phases. 5. Integration and authority. The matrix structure aims to achieve greater integration and coordination between functional expertise and project requirements. It legitimizes the authority of project managers, who have decision-making power within their projects. The matrix approach combines the technical expertise of functional managers with the project management skills of project managers. 6. Core activities and projects. In a matrix organization, while projects are being executed, functional divisions continue to perform their core activities. This ensures that routine operations and ongoing tasks are not neglected. The matrix structure provides several advantages, such as efficient resource utilization, flexibility in managing multiple projects, and improved coordination between functional departments and projects. However, it also introduces challenges, such as potential conflicts between project and functional managers, increased complexity in communication and decision-making, and the need for clear roles and responsibilities to avoid confusion. Overall, the matrix organization offers a balance between functional expertise and project management, allowing organizations to leverage resources effectively and achieve project goals while maintaining ongoing operations. Division of project manager and functional manager responsibilities in a matrix structure. This table explains the different roles and responsibilities of a project manager and a functional manager in a project, as well as the issues that need to be negotiated between them. The table also lists some questions that each manager should ask themselves or each other to ensure the project's success. Project manager. This is the person who is responsible for defining the scope, schedule, budget, and quality of the project. They should ask questions such as, what has to be done? This refers to the tasks, deliverables, and objectives of the project. When should the task be done? This refers to the deadlines, milestones, and dependencies of the project. How much money is available to do the task? This refers to the resources, costs, and risks of the project. How well has the total project been done? This refers to the performance, outcomes, and benefits of the project. Functional manager. This is the person who is responsible for providing the expertise, skills, and resources for the project. They should ask questions such as, how will it be done? This refers to the methods, tools, and standards of the project. How will project involvement impact normal functional activities? This refers to the trade-offs, conflicts, and opportunities of the project. How well has functional input been integrated? This refers to the collaboration, communication, and feedback of the project. Negotiated issues. These are the areas where the project manager and the functional manager need to reach an agreement or a compromise. They should ask questions such as, who will do the task? This refers to the roles, responsibilities, and authority of the project team members. Where will the task be done? This refers to the location, environment, and facilities of the project. Why will the task be done? This refers to the purpose, rationale, and value of the project. Is the task satisfactorily completed? This refers to the criteria, measures, and evaluation of the project. In the context of matrix systems, there are different types, each with varying degrees of authority between project managers and functional managers. Let's explore the three main types of matrices. Weak matrix. The weak matrix system resembles a functional approach, with the addition of a formally designated project manager responsible for coordinating project activities. In this structure, functional managers retain the majority of authority and control over their respective departments. The project manager acts more as a staff assistant, assisting with scheduling, collecting work status information, and facilitating project completion. The project manager has limited direct authority and primarily relies on influence and coordination to expedite and monitor the project. Functional managers make most decisions regarding task assignments and deadlines. Balanced matrix. In a balanced matrix system, there is a more equal balance of authority between project managers and functional managers. Both project managers and functional managers have significant roles and responsibilities. The project manager has more influence and control over project-related decisions, such as resource allocation, task assignments, and project scheduling. Functional managers still retain some authority over their departments and provide technical expertise. Decision-making and coordination occur through a collaborative process between project and functional managers. Strong matrix. The strong matrix system gives project managers significant authority and control over both project activities and resources. In this structure, project managers have direct authority over the project and its team members, including assigning tasks, setting deadlines, and managing project budgets. While functional managers still play a role in providing technical expertise, their authority is generally subordinate to the project manager. The project manager has the primary responsibility for project success, and functional managers act more as advisors or consultants. The choice of matrix type depends on various factors, including the organization's culture, project complexity, and the need for centralized project control. While the weak matrix offers less disruption to the existing functional structure, it may result in limited project management capabilities. The balanced matrix aims for a middle ground, allowing collaboration between project and functional managers. The strong matrix provides a more project-focused approach, but can create tensions between project and functional managers. It's important to note that the actual implementation of matrix systems may vary across organizations, and hybrid approaches that combine elements from different matrix types are also possible. The key is to strike a balance between project management requirements and the need to leverage functional expertise effectively. Advantages and disadvantages of matrix management can vary depending on the specific form of the matrix being implemented. I will explain each one. First, advantages of matrix organizations. Efficiency. Resources can be shared across multiple projects and functional divisions. Individuals can work on multiple projects as needed, reducing duplication of effort compared to a purely project-based structure. Strong project focus. The presence of a formally designated project manager ensures better coordination and integration of contributions from different units. This fosters a holistic approach to problem solving that may be lacking in functional organizations. Easier post-project transition. Specialists who work on projects while being part of functional units can maintain their ties with their functional group, providing a smooth transition back to their home port once the project is completed. Flexibility. Matrix arrangements allow for flexible utilization of resources and expertise within the organization. Functional units may provide individuals who are managed by the project manager, or their contributions may be monitored by the functional manager. Disadvantages of matrix organizations. Dysfunctional conflict. Tension between functional managers and project managers, which is intended to balance technical issues with project requirements, can lead to conflicts. These conflicts may escalate and result in personal animosity among managers. Infighting. Sharing resources across projects and functional activities can lead to conflicts and competition for scarce resources. Project managers may engage in infighting to secure resources for their respective projects. Stressful. Matrix management violates the principle of unity of command, as participants have multiple bosses, functional head and project manager/S. This can create stress and confusion when conflicting instructions are received from different managers. Slow decision-making. While the presence of a project manager is meant to accelerate project completion, decision-making can become slow due to the need for consensus across multiple functional groups. This is especially true in a balanced matrix structure. When considering the three variant forms of the matrix, weak, balanced, and strong, the advantages and disadvantages may not apply equally to all three forms. The strong matrix enhances project integration and control, but may compromise technical quality and give rise to projectitis, excessive team identity. The weak matrix improves technical quality and conflict management, but may suffer from poor project integration due to the dominance of functional control. The balanced matrix aims to strike a balance between technical and project requirements, but is more delicate to manage and may experience many of the common problems associated with matrix structures. It's important to note that implementing a matrix structure can be complex, and it may take several years for the system to mature fully. Organizations should carefully consider the specific advantages and disadvantages of matrix management before adopting this structure, and take steps to address potential challenges and mitigate the negative impacts. The last topic we have is a project management office. PMO is a centralized unit within an organization or department that is responsible for overseeing and supporting the execution of projects. PMOs were established in response to the challenges faced by many companies in successfully completing projects on time, within budget, and according to plan. By dedicating staff to support project implementation, organizations aim to improve project delivery and outcomes. PMOs often played a crucial role in helping matrix systems become more effective in delivering projects. PMOs can take various forms depending on the size and complexity of the organization. In small organizations with few projects, a PMO may consist of a single professional assigned to support project efforts. In large multinational firms, PMOs can involve hundreds or even thousands of professionals operating at different levels and in different parts of the organization. The Project Management Institute, PMI, recognizes outstanding PMOs through its PMO of the Year awards. Different models have been proposed to characterize the functions of PMOs. Casey and Peck described 4 types of PMOs: weather station, control tower, resource pool, and command and control center. 1. Weather station. The weather station PMO primarily tracks and monitors project performance. It provides independent forecasts of project progress and answers questions such as, how are our projects progressing? Which projects are on track or off track? What are the major problems facing projects? This type of PMO helps top management stay informed about the portfolio of projects and their performance. 2. Control Tower. The Control Tower PMO focuses on improving project execution. It views project management as a profession to be protected and advanced. PMO staff identify best practices and standards for project management excellence. They work as consultants and trainers, supporting project managers and their teams in implementing these practices. 3. Resource Pool. The Resource Pool PMO aims to provide the organization with a pool of trained project managers and professionals. It operates as an academy, continuously upgrading the skills of project professionals through training and development programs. This type of PMO also elevates the stature of project management within the organization. 4. Command and Control Center. Unlike the other types, the Command and Control Center PMO has direct authority over projects. It acts as a decision-making body throughout the project life cycle, ensuring alignment with business objectives and adherence to accepted practices. This PMO makes recommendations, approves significant changes, and may even terminate projects. Many PMOs today assume a combination of these roles. For example, a PMO may track projects, provide training, and institutionalize lessons learned. In recent years, PMOs have also played a crucial role in helping organizations adopt agile methods for their projects. It's important to note that the primary role of a PMO is to facilitate and enable projects, not to directly manage them. Technical aspects such as scheduling, planning, and budgeting remain the responsibilities of the project manager. PMOs should support project managers and provide the necessary resources and guidance without taking over their responsibilities.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to channel.